how to make great creative logos in a short amount of time. So someone may have come up to you and asked you to make them a creative logo, and you may be experienced on it, or you may be someone who has design experience but doesn't really know how to make a great logo. I'm here to help you. So one of the things that make a logo great is if it has geometry. Geometry is a thing that humans are drawn towards. It's something that makes things look just right. If you noticed in Android and Google, they use a lot of geometry in their material design. But basically for logos, what you want to do is the shape needs to look natural. So basically, using a lot of circles, using a lot of triangles and squares. Normally when you're drawing with your hand, you're sketching, you're usually off when you're making a curve or you're making a box. It's never quite perfect, right? And you can always tell. And that's what makes logos look bad, because they're usually never corrected. When you use something called gridding, which is basically applying the geometrical shapes over, fitting it in, and then correcting your logo so that it fits the shapes, it just looks very clean, and people say, hey, that's a polished logo. Now, that's how to make it polished, but here's how you make it creative. How you make it creative is you think a little bit. Before you write anything down, think. What are you selling? What is your customer selling? What do they do? What is the value? What icon, what concept do people think of when they think of what they sell or they think of the logo name? So for instance, there is a logo where, for instance, you might have a logo of a coffee shop. The one thing that people think of when they think of coffee shop, they think of a coffee cup, they think of coffee beans, they think of steaming vapor. You know, those are the things acquainted with it. And they also, you know, so what you can do is find a creative way to incorporate that in your logo, either with negative space, either with turning some of the symbolism into words or letters, and basically by integrating people's expectations